Alright, guys, welcome to another episode of War of the Visions, where I try to tackle these brutal quests using free or MR units or lower rarity units. Our last brutal quest for this week is the Admirable Prince EX2. The missions for this is kill all enemies, do not hire companion, form a party of no more than 3 units, no KLs, and only use water units. So, at first glance, it sounds pretty easy compared to the other ones, but it's actually a little bit hard if you're trying to do all missions clear, especially when the selection of water units for MR or lower are not that many. And then you have to make sure they're able to take hits during the map, because there's a lot of wolves that like to do multi-hits, and if your units can't take those hits, then that's a problem. Luckily, they gave Tidus out for the anniversary event slash Final Fantasy X event, so a lot of people have Tidus, and he serves as a good tank for this map. But before we get to Tidus, let's go run down the line. First, we have is Severo. Severo here was our quote-unquote healer. I put him under Red Mage sub job just so he could cast Kiraga. Kira. No, Kiraga. I wish it was Kiraga, but Kira. There's really no... Outside of Idera, who's a UR calculator unit, there's not many healers in the water variety, especially those in lower rarity, so Severo was my only choice to get some heals. And if I'm gonna have a tank, I'm gonna need some heals. So he was that. I have him as magic up for more magic, HP for more HP, magic counter just to do some extra damage to the wolves, because you're more likely to counter since they're hitting you 3 times with their 3-hit attacks. I gave him the water ring for more HP and defense. Gave him the smart coal for more HP. And then I gave him Marguerite's, I believe it's Marguerite's Trustmaster for cast time reduction. I wasn't going to really be doing much damage with him, so I figure let him try to heal a little bit faster, and it paid off. Diablo's was to give him more magic, because the more magic he has, the better his heals are. And then I gave him Leona's Castle, so he's able to take the hits well, because the wolves are fast, and if they stack up those 3 hits attacks, they start to hurt. So I need him for the bestow effect of defense up, and then the party has crit rate up, which helped Tidus a lot. Next up is Tidus himself. Again, a free unit that you get from the Final Fantasy X event, which was also our anniversary event. He was the paladin for our little quest, so I gave him the sub-paladin job for Taunting Blade and Saintly Wall. Bashing Blade I didn't really use much here. His support is Holy Knight's Protection for HP and defense, and then Sun Crest for some attack and a crit damage. Then I gave him Paladin's Guard, so that way he could take even more physical attacks from the wolves. And that procced a lot, because again, they like to do those 3 hits attacks. I gave him his Brotherhood Sword that he got from the event, the Final Fantasy X event as well, to help his slash and water attacks up. I gave him Pod 153 from the Nier event for unit attack resistance up. Then I gave him Sasha's Trustmaster, the Dragon Boost, for some ice attack resistance. There are ice units on this map, and some of the wolves are ice, so it just helped out. Odin for the Man Eater and more attack, because 2 human units do come on the map. Then I gave him the Chocobo card for the agility to the party and defense for himself, so he has even more defense. And then finally, we have Zazan here, everyone's favorite unit. He's on the thief sub job, so he could steal the hearts of all that marvel at him. At least that was the plan. The plan was to try to steal heart the wolves and the other two units that appeared to try to sway the battle in my favor, because the less units attacking me and attacking them, the better. So it does help out. There was some failure. Even though I have max fate on him, there's only 63% chance of getting charm on the wolves, and there was a 73% chance on the humans. And even though that sounds great, it still can fail. Acquire AP up so that he has more AP, but really you could have gave him any of these. It doesn't matter. But I wanted to get him to have more AP, and then attack up for his attack. Sword guard so that he could take the hits better. Then I gave him the sortilege for more HP and some defense. I gave him the Nagarat +5 sword, which for the slash attack up and attack up. This is one of the easier weapons to craft. I believe it came early in the game. I believe it was part of the tactics banner. I don't recall, but it's a very easy weapon to craft. That's for sure. So if you have the means to craft it, craft it. And then he's holding the 9S's Trustmaster. 9S is a free unit, so I decided to use his Trustmaster just for the regen, which I kind of forgot midway through the map, but once I remember, I activated it to help with healing, because again, I don't really have much healing. Severo is a quote-unquote healer, but I only have 4 curas. Once they're gone, that was pretty much it. He's on Cactuar because that's the Esper that resonates with him the most, so he got all the stats. My Cactuar is at level 99, because you do get Cactuar free, and they give you all his stuff free to get to 99. So I got him on 99. He does have some Man-Eater on him, which is perfect because Zazan has a lot of built-in Man-Eater and or abilities that give him more Man-Eater, so he can do damage towards a lot of human enemies. And then finally, he's holding the Sanctum Assassins card so that everyone has unit attack resistance up. Since all the wolves do single target, it just helps. And then bestow evasion bestow evasion up, which doesn't really work for Zazan. He's not an evasion unit at all. And yeah, like I said, it wasn't too tough. It was trial and error, just switching some stuff around, making sure everyone survived, especially since I was not using a real healer. If you're not doing what I'm doing, just throw in Eldura, you're fine. It's not really a hard map. All of your water units can take care of this map pretty easy. This one was probably the easiest one out of all of them, but because I'm restricted to 3, that's what made it harder. But overall, it wasn't bad. I enjoyed this one. And that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed the battle.
Should I crush first?
Poison's an issue.
I'll crush you!
Alright.
Let's begin. Though I don't do well at the sight of blood.
So now I should be able to taunting blade these two like I wanted. Alright.
Let's do this. Just flow.
So everyone's gonna go out to Tidus because they can. Tidus needs to get rid of her. Get more AP out of it. Since she's almost dead and I don't want to deal with her. Alright, so I don't have to worry about her now. Time to heal up.
I'll support you.
Yeah, I'm gonna Saintly Wall. Let's quick kick here. If Zazan could get into this area to receive heals, then that'd be great. Can he? Yes, he can. Because he's the great Zazan. And we're gonna Steelheart Nasha. So she could Blade Bash these wolves or something.
I'm nowhere near done.
And then takes care of that wolf. There you go. Oh, then it's done. Alright, so those wolves are kind of trapped. I need to heal up.
Thanks.
I'll
I'm
support you.
nowhere near done.
Alright, Steelheart. And then run away. I don't need to go far because I don't think the other wolves could get to this area. Never mind. But you know what? That's fine. Can I target him without hitting? Yes. Doesn't hit anyone else. There you go. Someone gotta go after that crystal. Tidus is gonna cheer? Yeah. And then face this way. Zazan needs to deal with this guy. I think I have Snipe Dagger, yes.
I'll crush you.
So he's down. I'll get my heal off. I didn't want him taking that. Okay, that's fine. Alright, Tidus. I keep saying Tidus. Tidus. Alright, he's fine. Nasha is gonna do that. I won't stop her because that regen's gonna help out. So I'm gonna steel heart this wolf. Or actually no. No. Let's... Oh, you know, I forgot I had this move. I forgot I had it equipped. Let's do create a field so that way I can heal. Get that regen. I have no more. Alright, I have no more Kuras, which sucks. So I'm gonna bio her.
You can keep going.
Build up AP, because that's all I can do.
Handle this!
Let's see, spear shot, knock him out. I can move over here. No, let's not move because then I don't want them going after these two guys. I don't have enough TP, which sucks. Nasha's weak to confusion, so let's try to confuse her. At the very least, it'll negate an action. Oh well, didn't do anything. Diablos. It's not gonna do much damage, so I'm not gonna bother. Let's help build up chain. Ah. I am not gonna Esper myself. If I move over here, can I Esper these two without anyone else getting hit? Yep, I can. Alright. It's only those two, right? Okay. I just have to get rid of these two. And then I'll be okay. If Zazan could get to a crystal, that would be nice.
I'm nowhere near done. I'm nowhere near done.
Yeah, I'm just not doing any damage to you guys, really. I need to get out of here too. Because if they continue attacking Severo, he's not going to survive. Can I kill this wolf? I'm pretty sure I can. Quick hit. Alright. Do I have a move? No. Can I knock her out? Hopefully. Well, I think I got it because she's slow. And I think that's it. Yep. That's it. Took a couple of tries, but wasn't too tough. It was just luck. Like the poison really affect things, that's for sure. But that's all missions clear. It wasn't tough because I had Tidus being a free unit and all. I'm pretty sure I would have had a tougher time if I didn't have Tidus. But there you go. I hope you enjoyed that. See you guys next time. Laters.